Hello everyone. It is time for the Epiphone SG starter pack. Um, Sound check. It's been quite a long time working on this. Truss rod, string height, neck was loose. I didn't kind of figure that out till the very end. I felt the neck pop and was like, oh, I better check that. It was loose. I like the look of the tuners. They're kind of a little hitchy skitchy, a little, you know, weird. They get tight and loose in different places. Um, so that's the downside. I think these might be the biggest frets on the guitar that I have. I think they're medium jumbo, maybe even jumbo. Let's give you a little. Let's see if I can get that close enough. So if anyone knows what that looks like, they're pretty beefy. Yeah, and the fretwork is good. There's no high or low frets. There was a small, like the neck looked like it tilted down at the back, but and then the neck was dead flat. There was no string relief when you hold the last and the first fret. There was no relief. After doing the truss rod adjustment, however, that appears to have gone away. I don't really see it. It just, just has a small amount of relief now. And it seems to be, and this is, the action is, see if we can do this too. Get an idea. How would I get that so that you can see? That is on the Timu card. Will it focus in on that? There we go. Electric guitar low this is set at. And very minimal, if any, buzzing. So, very, very good fretboard. Although, needed some work with the truss rod. And surprisingly, so, I mean, it's a surprisingly good quality instrument for a beginner kit, but yeah, it needs a professional setup, or hopefully the father of the boy that gets it is a guitar player and knows how to do setup. Because I think even if you take it to a shop, I mean, a guy in a shop isn't going to spend how much time I just did on this to get it perfect. Loosen the strings, adjust it, tighten the strings back up, check it. I mean, I spent a ridiculous amount of time, and I know, somebody in a guitar shop is not gonna. They're gonna do everything once and give you the bill. They're not gonna I'm not going to goof with it to try to just dial it. Oh, I should. I'm not going to use the Epiphone strap because it's not broken yet and probably really hard to get on the guitar. So I'll spare you me struggling with that. It is a hair longer than this guitar strap is extended as far as it goes, and the Epiphone one that came with the kit is just a little bit longer. So, but the ends are plastic, faux leather. They're not leather. This seems like pretty durable stuff. So yeah, truss rod, height adjustment. Oh, the two E strings are intonated with the small screws on the back. The guitar was not, well, I guess it was actually probably pretty close as far as that goes. But as I suspected, the strings in between are not perfectly intonated. I didn't think that that would work. I mean, a couple of them are really close, like maybe one click off, and another one is like 2 or 3 clicks off. You know, when you play the tune string open and then play the same one on the 12th fret an octave higher. So, I don't know, but it sounds pretty good. I mean, I don't know that I'm gonna actually, I mean, maybe at some point I will purchase a intonatable tailpiece for this, like's on my double cut West Creek. But it sounds pretty good. I don't think it needs it. I think it's pretty good. I just, just tune your, set your tailpiece so that your two E strings are intonated. And then, the middle ones aren't going to be perfect with this little jivey pattern. But, yeah, this little amp, it has a small sound, but it's almost like the amp itself. It's like a nice small sound. Like it's like a miniature sound out of a miniature amp, but it sounds pretty good. Yeah. And I'll bring that up to the camera and show that to you, because it is really adorable how much like a regular amplifier it looks like, only way smaller. It's pretty neat. Yep. Tuner works good. It's kind of different. It lights up blue, and then when you get your string in tune, I won't do it unless it's attached. Oh, must be off. It's not perfectly. I've been stretching the strings and retuning it quite a bit, but evidently she didn't stay in tune for me. One notch off. Oh, there it went. See that turn green? And for some reason on the first string, it does like a reset. So it doesn't show right away. It'll zip all the way back and then it'll come back up every time you play the string. Like it doesn't do that on the other strings when you tune them, but I don't know, it's setting itself somehow on the first string. Ah. We got green on A, green on D, G, E. Oops, I skipped B. B needs a little help. Oh, not anymore. Gonna wait for it. This takes a little longer than a snark, but it's kind of neat, kind of interesting, different. Alright, anything else to talk about? Fretwork is really good. Black banding. Really pretty light colored fretboard. I don't know what besides rosewood would be this light. If anyone knows, maybe comment what would be a really light colored hardwood for the top of a fretboard. I mean, you know, it's like a light dark wood fretboard. Not like a maple, but yeah. And we tested this in the last video at 17 and a half or 17. I can't remember. It was over 17K though, which was really surprising. But it is ceramic and not Alnico. This is just a silver transfer. It's not faux abalone or mother of pearl, which would have been nice. Would have been a nice touch. Yeah, I sat here and once I got it all set up, I just played it and played it and played it unplugged. It's a really, really fun, nice guitar to play. And if it is a little bit smaller than a regular SG, it's only maybe like that much. My full-size SG is about that much bigger, so why they even bothered to make it that little bit smaller, I don't know. It'd be fun to put a Bixby on, wouldn't it? So yeah, let's check her out, I'm gonna use my snails. So yeah, kind of a neat, you know, driven sound, only it's like small, like the amp, but not bad. I imagine that pickup probably makes that little amp sound a lot better than it would otherwise, too. Pretty snaz. Hours and hours of fun there. That's all you need. Turn the overdrive off for a little bit. touchy. Trying to see if it's, you know, all on one end of the knob or not. Appears to be some adjustability there. It's not all, you know, treble or bass. You can kind of set it in the middle and it's in betweenish. Let's see here. The volume's really good. Yeah. Even adjustment all the way through. Yep. Pretty neat little deal. So yeah, with with a setup wizard, it's a very, very nice guitar. Yep. That's all I can think to share. You folks have yourself a wonderful evening. And we will, yes, we have a lot of exciting things coming up too. So some China guitar backstock I got really cheap from the Chipson Company. What else? Oh, I did get a Harley Benton Jazzmaster, the cream colored one with the matching headstock. Very excited. So that'll be coming soon. Yep. Yeah, and we'll, let you see this amp a little bit closer. It's got the little bevel on the front. It's got like the amp box material. It's got the, just the standard, pulled very tightly, a little wavy. Epiphone logo on there. I guess what blew me away was when I looked at the back of it. It looks just like I had a humongous Peavey amplifier, and it looked just exactly like that. In the back only had two speakers in it. I think it was a dual 12. But yeah, that's just exactly the way those great big ones look, only smaller. Pretty nifty. Speaker even kind of looks like the same. Doesn't look any different than, like, you know, like a big one would, only smaller. See, I'm trying to read that. But, there you have it. The adorable 20-watt starter pack Epiphone amplifier. If you get the Slash starter set, I don't know if they still sell it anymore. It has a fancier Epiphone amp. Oh, you missed it, Buster. That's all for now. Have a wonderful evening. And later.